What's up guys, CJ here and welcome back to another all-new Avengers Infinity War video. The film has been out for a week now, and if the box office is any indication, a good chunk of people have seen the film. But in the midst of all the Easter eggs, references, and non-stop action the movie provides, fans have noticed one big thing. There were a lot of scenes in the trailers that didn't make it into the film. Several big sequences from the film's 3 teasers and trailers didn't make the cut, and trust me, if you hadn't noticed already, some of these are major head-scratchers. First and foremost, the movie actually excludes the money shot from the end of the first trailer, where Captain America leads a charge of heroes, including the Hulk, during the battle in Wakanda. We don't know who or what they were charging here. I mean, it could have been them going to save Vision, or perhaps a different beginning for the scene when Thanos enters the fray. It also includes the Hulk, who, spoiler alert, only appears in the beginning of the film and doesn't actually re-emerge in that final battle. So why the cut? Well, it could be that they wanted the sequence with Thanos to play out slower and more somberly, to highlight the stakes and the ultimate futility of the hero's struggle. I mean, remember, that sequence ends with Vision dying twice. It also could have simply been, a shot filmed for the trailers exclusively. I mean, the scores of Wakandan soldiers and the Hulk right there is kind of very different to how the battle played out in the movie. Next, another major moment from just seconds later in that first trailer, Thor's "Who are you guys?" response at seeing the Guardians for the first time. That's not how his awakening goes in the film, but it was likely simply cut for just the staging of the scene. In the movie, the Guardians are all gathered around the unconscious Thor, literally all around him, and to set up a shot like this would have required them to all kind of just scurry from where they were standing to one location, something that probably would have seemed a little bit unnatural. Speaking of Thor, another cool trailer moment from the second teaser didn't make the cut. The God of Thunder hoisting up the newly forged Stormbreaker in a flash of lightning, while Rocket Raccoon and Groot look on. This was likely subtracted for dramatic purposes, but even that is kind of twofold. I mean, 1, Thor was on the verge of death before he touched the magical hammer, and 2, it makes it that much more epic when he, Rocket, and Groot arrived to turn the tide in Wakanda. While on the subject of new weapons, Captain America's nifty new Wakandan shield vambrace things are presented without any explanation in the film. I mean, our only line regarding them is Black Panther's order to get that man a shield. But in the second trailer, we see Cap standing with the king and looking puzzled at the Wakandan tech, which, rather than being one big shield, is 2 smaller ones on each arm. That scene might have initially provided more of an explanation for the weapon than expected. Another scene that didn't make the cut, or at least played out differently, was Banner's reunion with Natasha. I mean, we're not sure exactly that this is what that scene was, but the way it was cut in the trailer made it seem like this was, potentially an expanded version of them meeting up given their past fling in Age of Ultron, which was ultimately glossed over in the final product. And what about Thanos? Maybe the Mad Titan's most iconic line isn't actually in the film. No, he never says fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe, but this does bring a smile to my face. He actually never says that line in the movie. And this was probably just edited out for tonal reasons. I mean, we know who Thanos is. He's a warrior, a conqueror, but he's powerful enough that not many enemies are able to provide a true challenge for him. Against the combined forces of the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Avengers, he might have actually been, having fun in a battle for the first time in a long time. But given the emotion and desperation of those scenes, it would have undercut the tension to have Thanos cracking wise, something he actually really didn't do a lot in the film. Aside from that, several sequences play out very differently. Cap's slow-mo handshake with T'Challa is instead kind of played differently with an awkward Banner bow. I mean, Loki's handing over the Tesseract is made to look more voluntary in the trailers in the film, and they even edited out certain Infinity Stones from the Gauntlet to throw people off the scent. Let me know what you thought and which of these scenes you would have wanted to make the cut in the comment section down below. That's going to do it for me here, though. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw, subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider turning on your notifications to be alerted every time we upload a new video. For even more content, check out our website at hybridnetworkyt.com, but if you love HN and want to take your support to the next level, consider donating to us on Patreon as we strive to bring you the best content possible. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.